Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make the skeleton bowl and skeleton treat bags. First I'm going to show you how to do applique, and I'm going to use these little scissors with a curved point, and it's because I love them. I've sewn the first color of the design and I laid some fabric over the outline, and then I sewed the second color, which is the tack down, and now I'm cutting away the excess fabric. After I've cut away the excess fabric, I'll continue sewing the rest of the design. Now, one way to make the bowl is to sew the bowl pieces with the design embroidered on them. You can sew them and then cut them out after they're sewn. Cut very close to the stitching, but don't cut through the stitching. Now, I found the best way is to iron on a stabilizer onto the back of the fabric before you embroider it. For the bowl I'm making this time, I've embroidered the sides and the bottom piece onto a piece of orange fabric with iron-on stabilizer on the back. Now I will cut out each design very close to the stitching again, and then I will sew them together. I'm going to sew the side pieces to the bottom piece first, all the way around, and I'm going to use a zigzag stitch on the sewing machine to do this. After I've sewn the bottom on, then it's time to sew the sides together, and you'll pull them together as you go. Again, I use a zigzag stitch to do this. I've got the sides all sewn together, and now you'll want to put some polyester fiber fill or something like that in the bowl to have it keep its shape while we glue on the little skeletons. I have sewn all the little skeletons on black felt, and I've cut them out, leaving about 1/8 of an inch of black felt around the outside of the skeleton. And now I'm going to use a hot glue gun and glue them onto the bowl. You could also sew them on if you preferred. Now I'll make a treat bag, and I don't have a 5x7 hoop. I only have a larger hoop, so I've taped a piece of black felt to stabilizer that I've hooped. I've sewn all but the last color of the design, and before I sew the last color, I'm going to take another piece of felt and place it beneath the hoop. And I'm going to make sure that the full area is covered on the back. Then I'll continue sewing the design. After the design is finished sewing, I remove it from the hoop and I tear away the stabilizer. Then I cut out around the design. I leave a little space along the top edge, and I leave about 1/8 of an inch around the outside of the stitching on the treat bag. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit us at www.goldenneedledesigns.com, where you can find these really cute little skeleton designs.